Uy, buenas, soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí de nuevo en el de Witcher 3. Y estamos aquí en la ciudad de... bueno, en Tusam, en la ciudad de Buclear, creo que se llama esta ciudad. Sí, en Buclear, estamos aquí en esta ciudad. Y estamos en una misión que dice... hasta que el juego nos separe, justamente en la ciudad. En un anterior video, en mis aventuras por Twitch, ya entré a este cementerio y hice unas catacumbas que habían por abajo.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Y bueno, tenemos que buscar el origen de una misión secundaria que hemos recogido por ahí. De unos ruidos extraños que hay en las catacumbas. Pero como esta era la misión secundaria, entonces decidí dejarlo por ahí nomás. Solo eliminé a unos cuantos ladrones de tumbas que estaban por abajo. Y nada más. Es lo único que había hecho. Y bueno, sin decir más cosas, vamos a ir directamente a esta misión que se llama Hasta que el brujo no se pare. Vamos a ver de qué se trata.
So, noises coming from here.
Vamos a ver.
Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either.
A ver qué pasa aquí.
Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. Louis de Corentin died on the day of Saint Zortham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Here lies Margot de Corentin. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange. Noise is clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible.
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
Vamos aquí.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrate, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off. Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery!
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lepioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you! Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentans. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards. Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it.
All right, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play.
Here lies Margot de Corentin.
After which he promptly added, for you shall have none left for me.
Heretic.
Esta es una adicta al juego.
I shall speak
Esta
to
es
you
una
no more.
adicta a la religión.
Shall speak to you no more.
Prácticamente son dos adictos. Aquí no hay. Aquí no hay vuelta a quedar. Cualquiera de los dos que tenemos que coger. Hay que elegir. Vamos a ayudarle a la buena señora.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drats! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
Muy bien. A ver, vamos a ver.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
Bueno, aquí esto ya está más que... más que saqueado. Aquí está.
Private chamber. The right honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
Ven, acá tenemos unos... teníamos unos saqueadores de tumbas. Que estaban aquí, ya los eliminé.
That ought to do. Right. High time Margot paid up.
Aquí está.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then veer right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Might I ask what you did with Louis?
True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
Muy bien. ¿Otros casa a casa?
My legs.
The beast is punishment for our lax morals. No richer can
Something's in the wind.
Bueno, es que en el camino.
Pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
Lifting hand to mouth. Why I
Nothing
stand
to see here.
nothing aside
Move
from
along.
my dotage.
Reginald Aubrey has returned,
Uf,
not
no
to
estás
be
pasando.
missed. Buy your
Que
tickets
está lejos.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
A ver, ¿dónde estás a casa? Ahí está cerca, ya está cerca. Pensé que estaba muy lejos.
Must be a terribly barbaric land.
Sweet prophet, love you. Where am I?
Yo creo que había otra viaje rápida, ¿verdad? Ahí está. Justamente. Supongo que esta es la casa, ¿verdad? Bueno. No.
Need to go around. Tree on the sign. Must be the house.
Ok, es aquí, pero tengo que entrar por acá.
Medallion's humming. Something's not quite right.
¿Por dónde carajos dentro? Está cerrado. Es una llave. A ver, ¿cómo diablos entro aquí? Encuentro la forma de entrar en el jardín. A ver. ¿Es por acá? Ah, por aquí. Por aquí ha sido. Listo. Aquí ya lo. Ahí está, llave del jardín.
Not here.
¿Qué demonios?
The rose bush. All right. Just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
Muy bien. Uy, ya está. Así vámonos a cobrar mi recompensa. Vamos acá al viaje rápido que tenemos para acá ahorita.
How's a man to
Por aquí. ¿Se acuerdan que hablamos aquí con alguien?
Watch it. Watch it. Like an infant. It must be born.
¿Onda? ¿Cuál es esto? Ah, pues.
Hey there, I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in, order in." But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Nope, just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like skewered polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here for your trouble.
Thanks.
Muy bien. Misión completada.
Steady wins the race.
Siguiente misión. A ver, aquí lobo solo, no es peleas. No te puede ser bien, ¿no? Pero de momento nada de peleas. Entonces, Wind. Sociedad protectora de bestias, no. Vamos a ver, un rato que había con el señor. ¿Hay una subasta? Vamos primero a este, de 43. Puede ser que nos dé un poquito más de experiencia. Que bueno, necesitamos más experiencia en realidad. A ver, ¿dónde es esto? Es por... Ah, aquí. Vamos a ver. Investiga la isla de Laxe Bay. Vamos acá. Vamos a hacer los de día porque me veo una hostia. ¿Listo? ¿Y esto?
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
¿Qué pasó?
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade. This is the last test. Show what you're made of. You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Wonderful.
Bueno, nos dio un poquito de experiencia, que eso es lo que justamente queríamos. The Lady of the Lake. Bueno, tenemos la Iron Day, que está muy bien, ¿no? Esta es una muy buena espada en realidad. Una de las mejores que hay. Tenemos la Iron Date. Muy bien, vámonos a la siguiente. Vamos a las guerras del vino de Belgrado. Que se está en la puente de Prejundo. Vamos para allá. Si mal no recuerdo, esta espada también lo tenemos en el de Witcher 1, justamente con la dama del lado igual. Y decir que esta es una de las mejores armas de jueguito, por mucho. Vamos acá.
Drink! Give me a drink! For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgard to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, Diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Well, Happy? This is your fault!
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
A witcher. So no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother. Wait, did you say witcher? Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Good look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
700, ¿no? Vamos a pedirle aquí 800 a ver qué pasa.
That sounds fair.
Muy bien.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Bueno, la laborista creo que ya la habíamos ayudado. Y algunos más también que cosas por ahí.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a pedirle 900, ¿qué pasa?
I sense we're close. Very close.
800. 850, ¿qué pasa? 830.
I sense we're close. Very close.
800.
Fine. Settled.
Muy bien.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
A curious land, this Tucson.
Each time I come here, I sense I've entered a fairy tale world.
A ver, ya tengo 2 problemas resueltos. Y aquí tengo 3 más. Vamos a ver. Tenemos Vermentino y Cronota. Vamos a ayudar a los 2 antes de hablar. Vamos a guardar por aquí. Lo que tenemos aquí es estos malditos que están aquí. Cuidado. Yes.
Archaspores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Muy bien. Una menos. Siguiente. Acá y acá. Vale. Aquí me otro caballito. Primero la que está más cerca, ¿verdad? Sí, justamente esa. Ya está.
With that one. We would stomp till we were red and sweaty.
Muy bien. Siguiente. Estaba un poquillo lejos, ¿verdad? Vamos para acá. Ahora aquí en otro cabito. Vénganse para acá. Muchacha.
Faster.
Moveos. Tengo aquí los troles. Vas. esto. Está por aquí.
Works hard on the nerves, eh?
Did he slips? My back aches something horrid.
¿Dónde está? Ah, por aquí.
That stench.
Bien. A ver, la otra era... Aquí está. Vementina. Uy. Ahí solo tengo una. Vamos a hacer un viajecillo rápido. Creo que tengo por aquí uno encima. Y vámonos para aquí el Valle de San Cretón. Aquí estamos una. Acá tenemos otra. Aquí otra. Uf, están bastante lejos cada una. Vamos al Valle de San Cretón primero.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
Aye, and pigs. Aye.
Muy bien. Vámonos para acá. Demonios. Odio estos de aquí. ¿Dónde estás? Está acá. Muy desgraciado. Muy bien.
Interesting. This letter is what I found earlier. In a place like this, causing problems at the vineyards. Looks like an archaspore killed him.
Interesante. Encuentra el lugar que menciona la carta, vamos para acá. Uf. A ver, tenemos que hacer un viaje rápido porque aquí está bastante lejos. Obviamente es cruzarse todo el juego. A ver. Vamos por aquí. Y vamos a las ruinas de Techadmunda. Y vamos para acá. Tenemos una Banshee. Muy bien. Almacén abandonado. Aquí ya estuve. Chao.
Archaspore saplings? Takes a degenerate to cultivate something like this. Need to incinerate them before they spew spores and spread. Letter proves Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. Gotta tell Matilda and Liam.
Sí, pero antes tenemos que resolver los problemas. Esto. Muy bien. Vamos a resolver los problemas de los dos. Ahí sí. Tenemos al verdadero culpable de las desgracias de los viñedos. Primero vamos para acá. Estamos a punto de subir nivel. No nos queda nada. Y cuando subamos de nivel vamos a ponernos otra armadura. Obviamente hay que hacerlo. A ver, voy a ver una cosa antes de... Para ver si es que necesitamos aquí en corazón. Vamos a hacer nuestra armadura. Ah, no, necesitamos. Bien. Me gusta, me gusta. Vamos para acá. Y... a ver. Esto está como que... Aquí vamos para acá y aquí vamos para acá también. Vamos acá. A ver, entonces vamos acá primero. Aquí tenemos unos caballitos. A los salvajes así bien bonito. Demonios. decir que estos son los enemigos que más odio. Primero esto. Ya está. Ya está. Muy bien.
Bread adds a spring to your step.
Is it over
Wine adorns your head.
You witches.
Ahora me toca ir para... A ver, la verdad, está casi a la misma distancia las dos, ¿no? Vamos acá. Pero vamos con caballito.
Run, Roach.
Tenemos un hocico.
Move it.
Ya está. Ah, pues ya. Vámonos para acá. Encuentra el escondrijo de los girasoles. Uy. Concha. A ver, vamos a ver si está cerca esto. Está... no está tan cerca que digamos, pero tampoco está tan lejos. Vamos a ver. Voy a meternos aquí con salinillo.
Faster.
If thy lips don't stink of wine,
Isha Vermentino.
but a few drops of wine.
The way to get through the street while everyone
Aquí está. Ya está. A ver, este es Villa Vermentino. La cuestión es dónde está el viaje rápido. Vamos a ver. Quite la idea de ver un viaje rápido.
I stock the larder of the
Pero no hay un
Duquesa
viaje.
herself.
Debería estar aquí, pero no. Tal vez esté por acá. A ver, siguiente. No, espera, ¿dónde está? Misión. No, aquí está, Vermentino. A ver, este está acá. Y... ¿qué tenemos cerca de aquí? Destacamento de leñadores. Me acabo del chuchote mismo. Uy. Vamos a este viaje rápido que está por acá. Y vamos por acá. Aquí mi fiel amigo. La casa de niña. Vamos. Demonios. A ver dónde está esto. Demonios. Les odio a estos muchachos. Con todo mi alma les odio. No, pero sácala, ¿no? ¿Qué haces? Muchacho. Muy bien.
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
Layabouts, wonks, sluggards.
Ahora sí vamos a... ¿Qué tenemos cerca? Tenemos hasta cerca hasta mi campamento. Really? Para acá.
What do you get for all that work?
Up to our necks in work. Make themselves sick.
Me diría que aquí había un viaje rápido, pero no hay. No hay nada. A ver, vamos a... otra vez para acá. Creo que de gana me di tanta vuelta. Pienso yo. Vamos acá. Vamos a guardar aquí. Digo, gracias.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
This vineyard, Belgard, why is it so valuable?
You are not from here, it certainly shows. Before Count Crespi fell prey to the beast, Belgard belonged to him. As a man of wealth and influence, he guided it to immense success. brought in rare grape varieties, hired skilled workers. I shan't trouble you with unnecessary details. Suffice to say that merging Belgard with another vineyard is a sure recipe for success.
One and the same man caused Coronada's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than one. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards, solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a professional, especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Follow me. It's high time you saw Belgard.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you yet.
Muy bien, vamos.
All right, let's go.
My desire for Belgard to pass into capable hands was no idle whim, for the vineyard's fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
Agreed.
I can help, sure, but I won't work for free.
Uf, vamos a pedir aquí unos 1000, a ver.
Fine. We have a deal.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
Uf. Bueno, ya he hecho 3 en realidad. Solo me faltan 2. Pero bueno, ya tenemos nuevo nivel, muchachos. Y... maldición, a ver. El primero está aquí cerca de Viña Hortense. A ver, vamos a ver. Francolares. Vamos acá primero. A ver, ya que subimos de nivel. Lo quité, no, vamos acá. Vamos a poner aquí. Densidad de ignio. Okay.
Move it. Hey-ya.
Estamos aquí en Francolares, que era básicamente el viaje rápido más cercano. Vamos para acá. Concha, odio también estos. si estás atrapado, no sé por qué no funcionó.
Centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Ya está. Siguiente. Y para acá, que sería la última.
Faster.
Where's that coat gone this time?
Tenemos un deslizón. ¿Dónde vas? Va. Este me va a matar. Chacho. Muy bien.
I wonder if I can get a loan from Cianfinelli. And if I were to put up my wife as suit.
Entonces vamos acá. ¿Dónde está? Salimillo, vente para acá, muchacho. Y ahora sí nos toca solo irnos a cobrar nuestra recompensa. Y listo.
Please, don't bother.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
Ok. Espera 3 días. Vamos a esperar 3 días. Sería... Sería 1. Dos. Creo que está bien. Listo. A ver, ¿qué tiene preparado para nosotros aquí una muchacha? Mira, ya está lleno de gente aquí.
Pardon my tongue,
We've
but
got
that Lord
something for you.
Half-Breed was a
It will
horrid
only take a
bum-watcher.
moment, I
Good
promise.
of you to kill.
So that is Her Grace summoned from the north.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you. What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
Llamémosle Lobo Blanco.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
Oye, esa.
That's him! The slayer of the darling Stresses child!
Entonces, claro.
They went at its soul out. Old Borbo daughter had a monster in the cellar. Oh, really?
Your eyes! They shine! Wow!
Muy bien, muy bien. La cosa está que pinta de lujo. Lo malo es que aquí no hay un pinche viaje rápido.
You wrested Fox Hollow from Loth Half-Breed's clutches.
Todo bonito, pero no hay un viaje rápido. Vamos a ver si es que por aquí hay un viaje rápido. Aunque creo que no. Es lo único que no, hasta aquí no hay un viaje rápido por aquí cerca. Pero bueno, no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Vámonos para... tenemos que ir a la puerta de Matilda. Vámonos acá a la puerta de Metina. Vamos cerca en realidad. Vamos a ir así. Vamos para acá.
Beaver booger me.
A ver, ¿qué tiene el White Wolf? Aquí está, lobo blanco. Antes es un licor, así que estos no voy a tomar porque me desorientan. Vamos para acá, porque acaba de ser una nueva armadura.
It's a dog's ass.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Vamos a vender cositas.
What do you have on offer?
No tenemos mucho que vender. Vamos de esto. Esto no va a vender. Y nada más. Pues bueno. Vamos a artesanía. Y sería... Bueno, la espada de acero creo que no. No, de momento solo tengo la espada de tictuar, que no es que sea tan buena tampoco. Tenemos un unicornio negro, que tampoco es tan buena. Bueno, aquí de armas creo que no. Pero vamos a ver, esta de aquí. Botas de cabellera de tozón. A mí me falta aquí 4 placas de hierro oscuro. Uy. Placas de hierro oscuro. Vamos a ir lingotes por si acaso me hagan falta. Y listo. Lingote de acero. Hasta 4 de estos. Esta placa de acero oscuro. Placa de hierro oscuro. Aquí está, qué susto, pensé que no hay varias placas. 1, 2, 3, le falta uno. Falta un lingote de acero oscuro. No, acero. Y placa de acero oscuro. Bien. Listo. Con eso ya tenemos. Vamos aquí. No. Ah, es de hierro oscuro. Falla mío. Falla mío. Vamos a hacer esto. Placa de hierro oscuro. 1, 2, 3 y 4. Listo. Coraza ahora sí. Ahora de caballero de tozón. Bien, aquí nada. Pantaletes de tu hasta aquí. Y pantalones. Muy bien. Y eso. Lo siguiente que... Esto sería buenazo. Pero ya, eso sería para la siguiente. Para el siguiente nivel.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Muy bien, vamos a poner nuestra armadura. Y esta le vamos a vender.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
Muy bien.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Reminder from the Beauclair
Aquí sería bueno ponerle más bien intensidades de cosas de aquí. Por ejemplo, Está muy bueno. Sí, ya que tenemos, vamos a poner esto. Está aquí una de estas. Está aquí otra de estas. A ver.
Greetings.
Vamos a hacer unas mejoras.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Vamos a aumentar Igni, digamos, Art. Vamos a hacer aquí uno de Queen. Vamos a ponernos unas dos de estas. Vamos a hacer una de estas más. Y aquí una de Art. Y una de Ireland una vez. Y fue menor de refuerzos, toca. Oh, esta es muy buena. De refuerzo. Hijo de refuerzo. Bien, ahí nomás.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Entonces vamos aquí. Vamos a poner esta aquí. Y Queen aquí. Queen acá. Un AR aquí. Otro AR acá. Un Igni por acá. Y el Irden. Muy bien. Así vamos a ver. Así. Vamos un ratito al cuerpo blanco.
Stinky.
¿Dónde está el cuerpo blanco? Aquí hay una misión. Eso vamos a hacer también. Y un taco blanco. ¿Dónde está mi mierda? Aquí está. El único mal de esta armadura es que no nos protege nada de los monstruos. Pero tiene bastante bueno, armadura. Muy bien, vamos a guardar esto. Y estamos medio pesadillos, vamos a hacer un poquito aquí de guardar cositas que pesan. Y todo esto, que no tampoco está tanto. Vamos a la primera fila, vamos a guardar. Tal vez algo que pese aquí. Vamos a guardar 6. Muy bien. Vamos aquí a guardar unas 10. Muy bien. Aquí vamos a guardar unas 4. Sí, porque las armaduras casi no se dañan, así que no es necesario llevar mucho. Y yo creo que ya. Listo, vamos así. Esta sería la armadura de caballero de Tucson, que es una buena armadura en realidad. Es una armadura pesada. Es una armadura muy pesada en realidad. Entonces vamos así, ahora sí. Secundarias tenemos. Esta es una de Wind. Eso lo vamos a hacer. Ahora vamos a ver aquí un relato caballeresco. Vamos a ver.
Nothing says
Liam
love
and
like
Matilda
a push and a shove.
running a vineyard.
To Liam and Matilda.
Bueno, aquí hay viña de castar el rebelo. Así. Parecemos todos unos caballeros ahí.
Stay with me a bit longer, Lady Daphne.
No me acuerdo que era esto.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now. Stay with me a bit longer, lady.
También era oro sangrante. Vamos a ver.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood, too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me. Agreed. I will pay, as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hint, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Cuentos y fábulas, vamos a ver. La aparición de Daphne. ¿Y el libro? El libro. A ver. Sir Gary y la señorita Daphne se amaban tanto que les salía. Para ganarse la aprobación de su futuro suegro, Gary tenía que hacer 7 pruebas. La séptima era la más difícil. Gary tenía que ir al risco del linces, encontrar la aguja que había y convencerlo de que acabara con la sequía que asolaba la tierra. Todo el mundo, Daphne incluida, suplicó a Gary para que se humillara delante de la bruja. La bruja del risco del lince era en verdad rencorosa y obstinada. Incluso para ser una bruja y solo un acto de auténtica humillación podía envenenar su gélido corazón. Gary, sin embargo, no tenía ninguna intención de doblar la rodilla ante una bruja. En lugar de eso, pensaba obligarla a romper la maldición. Nadie sabe lo que ocurrió en el risco del lince, pero Gary nunca regresó con su amada. Daniel esperó día tras noche en el otro lado y finalmente convirtió en un árbol para beneficiar el reto del caballero. Tales eran la fuerza de la venganza de poder su amor. Todo aquel que clavaba el filo de su hacha en el contemplaba cómo manaba sangre de las gentes comenzaron a habitar el lugar y dejaron que Daniel esperase a Gary en paz. Con el tiempo todos se habían olvidado de ella. A ver, se supone, en teoría, que debo recuperar el pañuelo, ¿verdad? Según lo que me contó este buen señor. Risco del lince. ¿Cuánto es el risco? Aquí entré ya una vez.
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
No one gives a hoot about us poor folk.
Vamos a verlo por aquí.
Not attacking doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Que no ataquen ya me preocupa ya. Aquí abajo hay una cueva. Vamos a ver. Aquí hay una cueva. Claro, cómo no. Concha. Esperen un segundo. Moros aquí. Uy, papá, ¿qué está pasando aquí? ¿Qué nivel son estos? Nivel 40 nada más. A ver. Sí. Se nota que estas armas están hablando. No es para monstruos. No le protege nada contra los monstruos esta armadurilla. Vamos a guardar aquí. La cosa pinta negro por aquí. Kilo. Vamos por acá arriba. Pues mira tú.
Witches.
Y ahora guardemos por aquí.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Observaciones sobre la administración de...
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
La mutación de los cuerpos.
Liber Yvonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust. A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies.
El pañuelo, hombre.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sagarath. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Really?
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
Muy bien. Vamos para acá. Obviamente ya la cueva ya habíamos entrado. Como ya lo deducirán. Es la misma cueva que entramos antes. Sino que me adelanté las... Creo que va a estar aquí, ¿verdad? Ahí está.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains. These them. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Gotta get back to the tree. Right. Lift the curse.
Bien, tenemos una pantera. Como a ver si me atacas, ¿no? Vaya que no sirve. Vaya que este módulo no sirve para pelear contra los monstruos, ¿eh? Bueno, la siguiente módulo que voy a hacer es la de oso. El módulo de gran maestro. Es la única que voy a hacer porque es bastante costosa, debo decir. Así que no es fácil obtener todos los materiales tampoco para esas armaduras. Es todo un desafío, debo decir. A ver, muchachos. Sí. Se me bajan vida, pero... como si no hubiese un mañana me baja vida. debo tener una armadura que me ayude más. ¿Qué es? Aquí hay mucho monstruo aquí por aquí. ¿Qué está pasando? A ver, ¿a dónde me estoy yendo, maldición? Acá. No tengo que ir. Siempre me guío por la flechita. ¿A dónde me estoy yendo? Aquí. Muy bien. Vamos a... ¿verdad? Por si acaso.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Vamos a ver qué pasa si confiamos en la bruja. Aunque tengo ciertas dudas.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Vamos a encender esta.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
Quita el otro.
From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs.
Y la última está aquí.
From the west peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder, we all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard?
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. and now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
Muy bien. Ya estamos con un relato caballeresco. Vamos a hacernos un poquillo de lío. Y como ven, estas armaduras no nos sirven para pelear contra monstruos. Pero por suerte, por mucha suerte, tengo la armadura de la mantícora. Vamos aquí la acabo de chete. Que es una armadura que obviamente está, ¿cómo decirlo?, debajo de la armadura que me da esto, pero nos ayuda a pelear contra monstruos. Así que vamos allá. Vamos un ratillo al coro blanco. Hasta coro blanco. Coro blanco, aquí está. Y vamos a hacer un intercambio de armaduras. Un segundo.
Nothing says love like a push and a shove.
Here, kitty kid.
Esta es muy buena para curar contra humanos. Pero esta es muy buena para pelear contra monstruos, ¿sí? Contra los monstruos es mejor una armadura. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, esa podemos vender. Esta la vamos a poner de momento aquí. Ahí. Y esta es la armadura de la mantícora, ¿sí ven? Vamos ahí. Vamos a crearnos unas runillas para esta armadura también.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know that.
Vamos a vender esa arma también. Vamos aquí a la puerta de Metina.
I stock the larder of the Duquesa.
Bueno, aquí no le voy a poner ninguna runa, porque voy a esperar a hacerme la armadura de oso para ponerle las runas, si no voy a gastar mucho dinero aquí. Vamos a hacer cositas de un momento.
What do you have on offer?
Bien. Y el problema de esta armadura de aquí, ya van a ver, vamos aquí a artesanía un ratito. La armadura del oso, el nivel 40, porque no hay más niveles de esas armaduras, llegan solo hasta el nivel 40. Entonces de felino de gran maestro, lobuna de gran maestro y osuna de gran maestro. Necesitan este de aquí. Y por desgracia este de aquí no hay. Ah no, esta no, esta sí había. La armadura sí hay cómo hacer. Lo que no hay cómo hacer es, creo que era la espada. A ver. Espada de acero, felina. Una. Osuna. Ese de aquí no había cómo hacer. Ah, ya han quitado creo que lo que... A ver, vamos a ver, tienda un ratito. Ah, no, artesanía. Lingote de dimerita enriquecida, vamos a ver. Es que algo no había aquí. Ah, sí hay aquí. Algún mineral no había por aquí. Algo que, por desgracia, no había cómo hacer. Vamos a ver si es que era la armadura esta de la coraza. Vamos a ver. De la coraza de armadura de un camisón, no. Esta. Placa de acero oscuro. No sé si cómo hacer. Placa de dimerita enriquecida. Esa creo que no había. Vamos a ver. Placa de dimerita enriquecida. Esa creo que no había cómo hacer. Esto sí. Piel de licencia fundida, sí. Oh, sí tenemos, sí tenemos. Pero para ello necesitamos lingote de dimerita enriquecida. Vamos a ver si es que hay cómo hacer lingote de dimerita. Ah, no, entonces sí podemos hacerlo. Vamos a ver si es que hay mineral. Pero ¿dónde consigo el mineral? Mineral de dimerita enriquecida. Eso creo que no había. Ah, sí, aquí está. Pues será mi siguiente objetivo, hacer el veloz. Pero realmente vamos a quedar así.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Esta es la armadura de Mantícora, es una armadura de brujo. Y esta sí me da protección contra monstruos, como pueden ver. En cambio el otro no me daba. A ver, vamos a siguiente misión. Vamos a hacer esta de aquí, lobo salvaje. Tenemos que hacer unas luchas. Y creo que ya será la última misión que vamos a hacer. Y voy a hacer así ya fuera del guión. La armadura de oso. Hasta aquí nomás, o sea, no estoy lejos. A ver. Vamos a hacer un pequeño guardado.
Oh, is my head ever spinning after last night?
Picarito.
Truly, to send a witch
I vow upon the
Es aquí, pero más abajo. Aquí es. Vamos a guardar aquí por si acaso. Estas luchas sí son ya bastante heavy.
Face off against still waters? Shall you? Shall you?
Like to know who I'm punching. This knight won't reveal his name or face. Won't say anything at all, not a word.
Rein in your curiosity, sir. A knightly vow is no idle promise. Still waters shall conceal both face and crest until such time as one defeats him. So, will you fight or not?
Muy bien. Vamos a apostarle todo.
I challenge you to a duel.
Noble lords and virtuous ladies, another fight is soon to begin.
Cuidado.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Te rincone, muchacho. Ese es el objetivo, rinconarles. Pelea. Cuidado.
and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible still waters. And what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true. My congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
You've Colossus and Mancomb left to face. With that duo defeated, you can seek out the Maestro. Look for Colossus in the largest courtyard you can find in San Sebastian, while Mancomb you will find wandering about the docks south of Oatville.
Bien. Lobo salvaje. Siguiente misión. Vamos acá. Y el otro está acá en los muelles. Como digo.
Scoundrel! The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
The Witcher's not nearly as
Can't
nasty
believe
as
it.
they make him out to be.
Simply.
You're looking well. Top form, my dear. Cheeks running.
Embajada ni Blacatiana, porque vamos a botar aquí. Botar aquí, digo. Gracias. Ahí.
Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
Muy bien. A apostarlo todo igual. Ahí.
Fine. Let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
No, cháchara. A ver.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a bum-botching, blackened, bile-filled blister.
Think you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease, but even I'd die if I kissed her.
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You mange-ridden mutant, not even a man.
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turned tail and ran.
Why, you... bad... I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right, sure.
You've one opponent left, but what a foe he is! Colossus, the fastest fighter around. Find him in San Sebastian. Look for the largest courtyard in the district. Beat him, and you may face the Maestro.
Vamos para allá. Aquí tenemos una misión también. A ver.
Geralt of Rivia.
Where's that cook
Sir,
from this time?
come to me, please.
I was to get a
Approach.
new quack
A ver.
from Jean.
Geralt of Rivia.
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me. South in all my fame.
Ah, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
Ah, you see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes, from which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
All right.
Rarely my wont to turn down a damsel in distress, even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert. How much would you need? Yes, that amount I am prepared to pay.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well-founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Cavernoso, esto me suena interesante. Pero bueno, antes de... Vamos a... No, lobo salvaje. Vamos aquí primero. Vamos a sacar la puerta de los tuneleros. Vamos a segunda guardar, digo. Listo, gracias. Bueno, muchachos, estoy listo para la acción. ¿Por dónde tengo que ir?
There was a time when I would simply...
Por aquí.
Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Folk say... Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
Colossus. Interesting as monikers go. Or is that what his mother called him out of the womb, too?
Why would she not have? Colossus. It rings out with pride and passion. So, will you fight?
Claro que sí. Vamos ahí. Apostarlo todo.
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, patty-whack. Here's your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once. Just deflect my blows. Got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
Prefer to slap you around the ordinary way.
Ah, disappointing. This witcher's no fun at all. Oh well, I suppose it makes little difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, a fight at last. Standard regulations. Witcher versus Colossus.
Ahí está, primero, toma todo.
You old goose. Too quick for you, huh?
Back.
Come on, come closer.
Sí que está rápido, cabrón. Una más, ya está. Casi me vence.
The Witcher defeats Colossus in a regulation bout. A captivating clash, to say the least.
You thump hard. You thump well, Master Witcher.
Thanks.
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years. And thus, you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
Where's the kid gone this time?
Muy bien. Tenemos la misión. Puños de furia de Tuzán. Pero vamos a dejarlo por aquí, muchachos. Espero que les haya gustado y ya nos veremos en una siguiente vez. Nos vemos.